The modern production and use of biodiesel. What is biodiesel? Biodiesel is a renewable fuel source that is created with different types of vegetable oils, animal fats, and recycled cooking oil. It is fairly useful in the modern day due to the fact that diesel engines require little to no modification to run on biodiesel instead of regular diesel fuel. This makes the transition from petroleum diesel to biodiesel very cost-friendly. The origin of ingredients. Vegetable oils can be harvested from many different types of plants. In the US, soybeans are most commonly harvested and processed to use as the feedstock for the production of biodiesel. Used cooking oil is also becoming a very popular ingredient in biodiesel due to its low cost and the environmental benefits that are associated with the recycling harmful waste. The production of biodiesel. As stated previously, the ingredients to produce biodiesel are vegetable oils, animal fats, and recycled cooking oils. The chemical process which these ingredients will undergo is called transesterification. This process involves the addition of an alcohol, such as methanol or ethanol, to react with the triglycerides. This then produces either methyl or ethyl esters, which are the chemical compounds that make up biodiesel. The development of biodiesel. As research continues in the field of biofuels, one of the most efficient and cheap fuels continues to be biodiesel. Because of the very similar physical and chemical characteristics between petroleum diesel and biodiesel, the integration of the fuel into industry and travel is very seamless. Diesel engines do not require any modifications to run on biodiesel. Large logistic companies are already implementing biodiesel in order to reduce carbon taxes. Soon the process of creating biodiesel will become efficient and cheap enough to replace petroleum diesel. The carbon footprint of biodiesel. Biodiesel is a carbon neutral source of fuel. This means that we are not adding any carbon to the atmosphere like fossil fuels. The carbon that is released during the burning of biodiesel was taken from the atmosphere during the growing of the vegetables such as soybeans. This carbon then can be used to grow more plants to create more biodiesel. The cycle continues with no added carbon to the atmosphere. The economic and public impact of biodiesel. Biodiesel and other biofuels are relatively new to industry. Therefore, they are more expensive to produce than regular petroleum diesel. Although some companies have been persuaded into using biodiesel because of factors such as the carbon tax, this pattern will continue until the consumer costs are reduced. Like any other non-oil source of fuel, public knowledge will be very small. Large oil companies lobby politicians and advertisers in order to keep public knowledge low. So public knowledge of biodiesel will remain this way until this changes. The next steps and funding issues. The next step in order for biodiesel to become a prominent source of fuel in today's world is manufacturing costs. Once the cost of biodiesel per gallon is cheaper than regular diesel, corporations will start to utilize it rather than other fuel sources. If we took the problem of funding out of the equation, here's what my next steps would be in the biodiesel industry. I would first put tons of energy into increasing the effectiveness of the production of biodiesel to lower consumer costs. Then I would lobby large corporations and politicians to push the advantages of biodiesel in order to increase public opinion and knowledge. Here are my sites for information and research and graphics. Thank you.